There, everyone. Well, I've decided to make another dessert with my white nectarines. So this is the first year we've gotten a whole tree full of them. So it's really exciting. And I did show you my first white nectarine pie. And so I decided to make something else with it. So today I made Julia Child's, it's a peach Clafoutis, and I hope I'm saying it right. And I used my white nectarines instead of peaches, but it's the same recipe either way. And it's not a real sweet dessert. It's still warm. It's really warm. I just took it out of the oven about 15 minutes ago, and I'm going to serve it. I'm going to have some warm. Now I did change a few things because I didn't have a lemon for lemon zest, and I didn't have vanilla paste, so I used vanilla. But this is, I can tell it's a great French classic. So this is the first time I've made it, as I mentioned, and let's try it. It's nice and warm. It tastes a little bit like an orange, like a crepe Suzette. Probably because I added orange rind instead of lemon. But the batter has kind of like a crepe consistency, and it has a custard flavor. It is really good. Really good. And I did pick up a tip from Martha Stewart online, how to peel the nectarines an easier way than I did with the pie. So you're going to see that. But this is a great dessert, and I've always seen it online, and I just always wanted to make it, and I never have. So you can make this with any kind of fruit you want. Peaches. I just happen to have the white nectarine, so I tried it, but this is really good. Really good. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. It's a really easy one, and it just shows how easy this recipe is, that you can make something really delicious and not put a lot of time and effort in it. So I hope you enjoy watching this, and thank you everyone for watching. Thanks. So one thing I've learned since I made my nectarine pie is that you can peel your nectarines or peaches much easier than using a potato peeler or a paring knife. So you boil some water, then you take it off the stove, and you set your peaches or nectarines in it for about 45 seconds. This is much easier than actually peeling them, and I saw Martha Stewart online do this, and I thought, wow, I gotta try this, because what you'll do is you'll just peel the skin off, just like you would tomatoes when you peel tomatoes. You leave them in for about the same amount of time, anywhere from 30 to 45 seconds. Then you take them out and put them in ice or chilled water. But Martha Stewart just left these in, and she never put them in cold water. She just left them in for a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so after you take them out, you can just peel them off just like this. Now when I do tomatoes, I take them out and put them in ice water. But this, I guess you don't have to. So anyway, this is the easiest way to peel them, which I just now discovered, instead of using a potato peeler. And you don't lose any of the meat of the peach or the nectarine either. So I'm going to finish peeling the rest of them. See how easy that is? Thank you, Martha Stewart. The part I forgot to show you, which I did, was made a crisscross with a knife before you put them in the water. Just like you do tomatoes. You do a crisscross, and then when you take it out, it's easier to just peel it off, like I'm showing you. Just like you do with tomatoes. Okay, I will have all the amounts and the ingredients in the description, but these are pretty much what you're going to need. You're going to have a batter, and this batter will be made in a blender. It's real easy. It's like a pancake batter, kind of. But you're going to need 3 room temperature eggs. You're going to need 2 cups of peaches or nectarines, and I'm using our white nectarines because we have a white nectarine tree. Milk, flour, sugar. I am going to use this Demerara sugar for the topping. It's optional. You do need the zest of 1 lemon. I don't have a lemon, so I'm going to use one of our oranges from our trees. I do improvise a lot when I need to. So these are the majority of ingredients. It does call for vanilla paste, but I don't have that, so I'm going to use just regular vanilla. So you do want to start zesting your lemon. Like I said, I'm using an orange, but you want the zest of 1 whole lemon, and in this case 1 whole orange. First you want to kind of find the seam on the peach or the nectarine, and you want to go down the middle, and then you're going to open it up, and there will be your pit like that. See, this is called stone fruit. Anyway, what we're going to do now is slice them very thin, just like this. They don't have to be perfect looking, but you want to slice them thin just like this. So you're going to have pieces like this. Now this is a white nectarine, so you're not going to see it looking the same. So I'm going to slice these all up, put them in a bowl. Okay, we have exactly 2 cups of nectarine sliced. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar, and I'm going to add instead of vanilla paste, since I don't have it, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now, hey, if you have vanilla paste, that's great. I don't. So I'm just putting the 2 teaspoons of vanilla in it. And then I'm going to add my zest of my orange, since I didn't have a lemon. And I've done that before. Orange is just another citrus, and I absolutely love it. So now that you have all of this together, which is your vanilla, your sugar, and zest of 1 lemon, you just mix your nectarines or peaches in this. Now we're going to set this aside, and we're going to do the batter. And in the meantime, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grease a 9 or 10-inch pie plate, or you can also use a iron skillet. And today I'm going to use an iron skillet. So you want to start putting all your items, everything but the flour, in your blender. And there is some almond extract also, which I forgot to mention. So you're going to put your milk, your sugar, your eggs, and you're going to have like a 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. That's a little more. And here's our melted butter. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to go blend this together, and then we will add our flour out. Next, you're going to add your flour and blend that together. Okay, the next step is whatever you're going to bake this in, you're going to grease your pan. This is an iron skillet that I'm going to use, and you want to grease it really well because you don't want anything to stick. So whatever, a pie pan or a cake pan, 9 or 10 inch, you just want to grease it really well. And then you want to add your peaches or nectarines and all the juice, everything that's in it. And you just want to spread this out right across your pan, just like this, so it's kind of as even as you can get it. So it's kind of spread evenly in the pan. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to spread it evenly. Okay, you make sure that you have your oven preheated to 350. Now we're going to get the batter. Okay, this Clafoutis French cake, I guess is what you would, it's kind of like a cake. It's got a very thin batter. It's kind of like a crepe batter. So, or a pancake, or more like a crepe, because pancake batters are much thicker, but that's how it comes out. It's a very classic French dessert. Ooh, whoops. That's a, what do you call it? I remember the word. It's a blooper. Okay, I'm going to leave it in. Okay, this is what your Clafoutis is going to look like. Now this part's optional, but I'm going to do it. I happen to have some Demerara sugar, so I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. This is optional, and it's supposed to make the top kind of crunchy. So I have like a tablespoon of Demerara sugar. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to put it in a 350 degree oven. It's supposed to bake for like 40 minutes, but I'm going to start with 30. Make sure you start with less time. Okay, I had it baking for 25 minutes because I'm paranoid with my oven, and it looks like it's done. You need to poke it, and if it comes out clean, it's done. Okay, you can tell this is done because the edges kind of pull away from the edge. You can see right there, and it's golden. And then, of course, when I poked a toothpick in it, came out clean. So it's done. So we're going to let it cool about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to powder some, dust some powdered sugar on it. Now, one thing about a Clafoutis is it is going to be a little jiggly, and that's normal, just a little. So I want to show you like a close-up of it. See what I'm talking about? It's a very interesting texture. It's kind of like in between a pancake and a crepe, and it's got a custardy filling. It's really good.